within, it's like we're not using the same language, right?
Right.
So we might all want it, but we
Right.
actually define it very differently. So I forget which language it is that has all the different words for snow.
I think it's
So I
a,
don't want to
yeah,
say it wrong,
indigenous
but like,
language. Yeah.
yeah, and maybe it's like that. Like everybody wants power, but we actually all define it very differently,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Power to, power over, power with, power from.
Power for,
Yeah.
I think those nuns, power
Yeah.
for
Yes.
other people,
Right.
a voice
Right.
Yeah.
for
Right.
other people. Yeah.
Well, I do think one of the things that, I have all these aphorisms or cute trite sayings that are nevertheless important to me. And one of them is that the worst human instinct is the desire to control others.
Mm.
And I see it in my life. I've seen it a lot, even in the most petty situation. It's, we're going to tell you, the sequence to do X, Y, or Z. And it doesn't really matter. You can get to your outcome in a different sequence, but you just want to control what others do.
Yeah.
Empirically, that happens all the time with policy wonks because they're taking an average across like the entire country and they say this is what works to get people to pay their taxes, or this is what works to get people to send their kids all the way through high school. But why would we think that the average story, I mean, just like we have individualized medicine that is becoming more and more of a reality because we realize that the average story is actually damaging for people who are not on the average, which is like
Right.
zero people. Um,
Yeah.
but why don't we have individualized policy, which would necessarily need to be decentralized in a geographic region? In fact, what helps you get your kids through high school. So it's like, here's a goal that we think is important. Go meet the goal however you want.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
love outcome-based policy. I love
Yeah.
that concept.
Yeah.
My gut instinct is how do you enforce it? Because if you just have guidance and framework and you're asking everybody to come along with your vision, that is very hard at that level.